You have so many issues with me calling you Tyra, but it's not like you're being respectful to me. And slick this, yeah, you just mad because I do it better than you. Now, Tyra, I'm so disappointed. I thought that you would be able to repair, this that, you know, Ralph said that, it would fall. Ralph said it would fall, but I don't see nothing falling. Ralph said it would come down. It looks pretty solid to me. Uh, Ralph said it would come down, but it's pretty solid. It does need to be sanded, but why sand? And I don't know what the temperature is where you are, but currently it's let's see, it's 8:48. The temperature. Let's go check. Eyelash went in my shit. Yeah, I mean you got Ralph talking, on your behalf. I came to you for advice, and yet you slide me to a fucking drunk, okay? A goddamn alcoholic that got chopped up by Beasley. Don't nobody respect Ralph. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. He think that, that this is weight, you know? I mean, Tyra, you didn't even know that this was a support beam. You know why you didn't know that? Because you don't have an attic. That's why you didn't know. Because when you go through your ceiling in the first floor, you go into your bedroom. But see, this is an attic. And, it's sad that even though I did this, way back in October, I think the only mistake I made was I bought the wrong type of sheetrock, and you didn't even know that because this sheetrock does not match up. Like this sheetrock is a better quality than what was put up actually on the ceiling. It's a better quality. And I mean, of course, I would have to buy 2x2, right, Tyra? Because I don't have a dually. I couldn't put all of that. Like that wouldn't fit in the trunk, would it? Like if you got a space like that, because like I said, you got mad because I said the space was 5'7", 155, and you were just painting a line. I mean, clearly, right, Tyra? You could see the support beams. I mean, that's what they're called. It's a beam there. It's a beam right here, and it's a beam right there. You can clearly see that. Okay, but Tyra, let me show you what my wife did because you remember I had to go into the attic. Oh, I forgot. You didn't know I had an attic, did you? Ooh wee. Here, let's see how my wife's came out. Okay. All right. Well, no, no, no. Tyra didn't know that was a support beam. But look, my wife did a much better job, Tyra. See, look, this is my wife. See, because this is the doorway to the attic, Tyra. And look, well, I got to get light in there because you can't even see. Hold up, I got to get some light because you really can't see in there. So let's get some light in there, Tyra, so you can see my wife's job versus my job. And then you could give a proper assessment because you got like half-ass information. And I was so disappointed. I said, Tyra used to be a researcher. He used to pull everything. Now he just half-ass. I mean, are you depressed, Tyra? Damn. I didn't have to show you all this back in the day, man. You used to be on your shit. Here we go. Uh, was a flashlight on here. Right? I got this doggone phone. I don't even know how to freaking work it. Hold on. Let me get this other phone over here. All right. Yeah. All right, Tyra. Let's go look at my wife's job. All right. All right. Now, Tyra, this is the closet, and this is what my wife did. See how my wife sealed that up? Look at that. This is my wife's patch-up job. Look at that. Now, she did a damn good job, didn't she? She sealed the shit out of that. Look at that. All the way to the bottom. All the way around. She did a damn good job. She did better than me, right? It's all like smooth and straight and shit. I'm the only motherfucker that, kind of fucked up a little bit. All right? Yeah, look at my wife's job. All right? Are you going to say that's shitty too? Because here's the thing, Tyra. Like what you and my wife have in common is that both of y'all are Scorpios. So you know what I noticed with the Scorpios? Y'all are really good at arts and crafts. You do a lot of good shit with your hands, okay? But, you need a little help when it comes to thinking. All right? You think like a woman. So, but give you a project and you would think that you did that because that's how you would do it, right? It would seal up. Because remember, I had cut a hole. This was a big ass hole in the wall. I had to go through that just to get into the attic, right? In my closet. Isn't that neat? And you thought you knew everything about my house, didn't you? Didn't know that. Huh? All right. Right. Tyra said he knew everything. And Tyra, if you were so much of an expert, man, how many times you seen me walk towards the basement? Remember, when we met, I was doing shows in the basement. Nigga. Why the fuck you didn't tell me that these were some steps? Why didn't you just say, hey, Vic, you realize these are some steps, ooh-wee. These are steps, ooh-wee. All right? I had to find that shit out on my own. I had to find that out on my own. And you supposed to be the expert. I never claimed to be an expert in home repairs. Okay? Never claimed to be. Y'all are the experts that, for some strange reason, don't have the answers. And then you said, I'd put a hole in my ceiling. Well, no, Tyra, in order to create what I have, you'd have to own an attic, sir. Okay? The first time, right? Initially, Mayor of Detroit, a little drop of water came from right there. Just a drop of water. It just came on, hit the floor. So I started tearing at the sheetrock to see what was going on. I still felt like dampness. So as you start to tear at the sheetrock, you could see that there was an attic up there. You understand? So we look around the house like, okay, where's the fucking attic door? We see the attic, but we don't see the door. So it just dawned on me that there was a piece of wood that was in the closet that shouldn't have been there. So I just cut that wood out and poof, I walked into the attic. Now, when I got into the attic, the entire paneling, I mean, excuse me, not paneling, but you clearly see where all that sheetrock is. You see that? I like showing it. You see that right there, Mayor? All of that had to be pulled out. All of that. So I didn't waste no time. I took all of the fucked up shit out of there. Yeah. Now see, Ralph, Ralphie, he lives in an apartment building. So when you dig on his ceiling, you end up going to the neighbors. You end up running into Tyra's, fifth cousin. I mean, Ralph, you've never owned a house in your life. You've never lived in a house in your life. You live in New York. You live in slums. I mean, you have no room to talk to me or about me. Okay? I play that song of you topping niggas off and you gonna cry like a bitch. So, don't play the roast game with VicDamoane. Your credentials ain't right. All right? Always remember, Ralph, you walk around with Tommy's logo tatted on your ass cheeks. Okay? You literally handed your woman naked body over to Tommy. All right? And you still riding the bus. Okay? Ralph. Until you get some transportation about yourself and a house, then I'll start listening to you. But a goddamn janitor ain't telling me shit. Because if I come to your job, they're going to hire me to be your boss. My resume is too long to be standing next to you. Okay? But Tyra, I thought you would actually have some insight. But clearly, I see that I asked the wrong guy because the reason why you can't mess with this, Tyra, is because you're not qualified. You're not qualified. All you know how to do is put some spackle and stick it up in there. And the fact that I did the job with no tools shows that I'm a better fixer-upper than you. That I do this shit and I'm way colder than all of you. Tyra, are you listening to yourself? You are saying out loud, keep this in mind, I did this with no tools. Supposed to look like that. Tyra, let me see you do it with no tools. If you are so skilled, then you should be able to use the same thing I use and come out with a better product. Because the tools that I used is the same tools my wife used. Let's go look at my wife's work again, Tyra. That's why I said you're not qualified for this job. I didn't have no tools. My wife used the same tools as me. She used the same tools as me. She didn't have access to no tools either, Tyra. Oh, and the temperature right now is 34 degrees. Okay? Is that warm enough to be walking around a house with no shirt on, Tyra? Because I know your house is cold right now. Ralph, he's sitting there cold as shit too, dreaming about VicDamoane when we don't even talk about you, Ralph. But it's okay. Nobody came to your channel, and they still won't. You just go down this, you fantasizing about topping me off in the middle of the night, drinking, okay, watching a video that I was talking about your boyfriend. Oh, excuse me, your girlfriend. That's why you got in your feelings, Ralph. All right. That's why you got in your feelings. Because I addressed your girlfriend, and then you had to come and defend. Because I had to understand. I said, why is Ralph involved? Oh, that's right. Okay. He's still in love with Tyra. All right. He's still in love with Tyra. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So here's my thing. It's what I don't like. Now, when I do finish the job, right, Tyra? When I do finish the job, you gonna come and you gonna beg just like you did for my floors. Just like you did for the floors. 'Cause remember, you would talk shit about the floors, and then I got the floors done. Okay? Talk about the ceiling because it's going to be done now. Hell, just because you're not looking at paint, just because you say it's ugly, I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because I own this lovely piece of artwork. It was my creation. See this up here? You don't have to be proud of me because I'm proud of myself. You understand? That's why I can show it because I did this with no tools and I did a pretty damn good job not having any tools or any skills. Now, I challenge you and your butt buddy Ralph. hmm Don't talk about priorities when we bring up skill because skill has nothing to do with priority. Okay? So get you one of these and then we can talk about skill for skill. Okay? Get your weight up and stop hating on the DJ. Okay? Get you one of these, then come talk to me. Okay? I mean, you already got all these tools, right, Tyra? But you don't have one of those. Go get one. Okay? Go get one. Go live when you got it. Okay? Go live when you have it. And then show everybody that you got the skills. All right? And stop worried about my donations, Ralph. All right? Nigga, you give food to the homeless and people don't even want to donate to you. It's something wrong with that. You feed the homeless and niggas don't want to help you. Like, goddamn, they treat you like you done did something to a kid. All right? Just remember that. Ralph, you such of a piece of shit, dirtball ass nigga that even when you try to do something good, niggas still don't fuck with you. Message. All right. So, on a Monday, it is documented that Tyra does not have or possess the skills that I have. I am obviously more skilled than you, Tyra, because I was able to repair something in my house without any tools at all, and you can't match up. You got to go get those tools. You need that stuff. You're not using your hands. You're not using your eyes. Like you said, you have to measure. I didn't measure this at all. I eyeballed it. I eyeballed it. So how come, all right, you keep moving the goalposts? Why do you keep moving the goalposts, Tyra? Why do you keep moving the goalposts? Because you nor Ralph possess the skills and the talent and the wisdom that I have. All you can do is move the goalposts. You know, Tyra, that when I closed that up, it was due to some water damage. And you said that this would start to leak again. You said that it would fall. You said that this would not last, that it broke your heart. Yet it has been this way since October. There has been no leaks since October. There has been no cold spots. I'm not sitting in the living room like, ugh, all cold. So you don't have any knowledge on repairing a home. You don't know anything about installation. You don't know about like the air, how it's supposed to travel from the basement to the ceiling. You don't know anything, Tyra. Damn. You told me that the work I did was going to fuck up. And then you turn around and said, well, he didn't close the hole up because he knew it was going to leak again. No, you told me it was going to leak again. So where's the water? I've been sitting here October, November, December. When does the rain come in? You told me that you were skilled and crafted in this shit. All right? Bringing up code enforcement. Bitch, I don't have 15 cars parked behind my house. I like my backyard to be empty and clear. I like the grass in my backyard, Tyra. I mean, damn. You can't even compare your skills to my skills, okay? Because you had to go and get all those fancy schmancy tools. You couldn't do it from the brain. You couldn't shoot from the hip and say, okay, I got this problem and I'm going to do it like Vic and I'm going to fix this shit with no tools at all because I'm going to show my real skills. You ain't been able to do that shit yet. Okay? You ain't showed me no skills, dog. So when I do finish it, right? When I do finish it, Tyra, what are you going to say then? What you going to do? Offer your services to me once more? Why you keep saying like 1 minute you want to work for me, and then when I say, okay, Tyra, come work for me, you be like, nah, I don't want to do it now. Didn't your ass say that you wanted a all expenses paid trip to Detroit and you wanted hotel and food and all the skull you could drink? That's what you said. I mean, Tyra, look at this. You see this? This is a clean, fresh white tee. Now, do I penalize you because you got on the same outfit you done had on for 3 days? Do I penalize you and say, well, Tyra's just nasty and trifling. That's why he never turns his camera on and shows his face because he ain't got no clean shirts. He don't have no clean shirts. He can't go live with a clean, fresh shirt, let alone go into his bedroom and pull out some clean clothes and just smell it. Oh my God. You could just smell the clean of that. Okay? See, I thought you were gonna be like, Vic, well, I know what you gotta do and break it all down for me because I gave you so many clues. I gave you so many clues and you still couldn't figure it out. Okay? You still couldn't figure it out. You say you want your channel built up, right? You said, build my channel up, Tyra. Now, you know it don't work that way. You got to work hard to build your channel up. You just can't say it and it just get done like that, son. You don't have the skills. You don't have the knowledge and wisdom of YouTube to build a channel like that. Go look at VicDamoane Radio Live, Tyra. That channel was started. That channel had 200 subs on it. It didn't cross over to 1,000. You see, you're not skilled in building a channel unless you got that sub me now or that little bootleg website, okay, that boosts your subs at a gradual rate. All right. Yeah. I mean, if YouTube worked the way you did, where did your 25,000 subs go? I mean, you're still on YouTube. You still go live. How come they didn't resub when they saw you was gone? 25,000 people saw you disappear, and no one out of the 25,000 came looking for you. It's kind of like your YouTube channel is almost like my ceiling, right? Fucked up. All fucked up. And Ralph, back to you. All right. You are not an adult riding the bus with your baby mama and your kids. See, that was something that I was determined to change. All right. And Ralph, you know, I clearly see that you don't give a fuck about your kids either because Beasley cooked the dog shit out your kids and all you did was cry. All you did was cry like a bitch. Beasley cooked you, your baby mama, your job. He doxed your ass, all that shit. And I just looked at you and said, "Damn, that's a sad life. That's a sad life." I mean, I see why you drink so much. You're depressed, Ralph. Your life is depressing. That little itty bitty room you stay in is depressing. And I knew you were already a broke ass nigga, but I didn't know you were that broke. I mean, think about it, Ralph. The only time you ever donated to somebody is when you was drunk because you woke up the next morning regretting the shit. Think about it. Your whole fucking life has been a regret. All right? All right, 10 years a proud goddamn janitor. 10 years. Remember, Ralph, you keep bringing up my manager skills. You keep bringing up management in McDonald's. You know, I was also a supervisor at Comcast Cable. How come you don't get no promotion? At some point, nigga, you should be a boss. But they don't trust you with the keys because you're stupid, right? You make dumb mistakes. You probably one of those workers that, say, hey, I'm just doing my job and I'm not going to do that job over there. You don't take no initiative. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if they about to lay your ass off, all right, because of the goddamn COVID-19. So when the COVID-19 comes, that's when your money really gonna get short because Donald Trump ain't president no more. So you ain't getting that big ass unemployment check like you got the last time. You gonna feel it, son. You gonna feel it. All right. Tyra, you talking shit, okay? And the only money that's coming into your house is unemployment money from Donna, nigga. Oh, Tyra. Oh, Tyra, did you fall for the bait? Yeah, I heard that little phone conversation with you and Donna when you were sitting there crying like a bitch. Okay? You said you come to YouTube to vent. Seriously, Tyra? Are you telling me that I'm your psychiatrist? Fine. I'll accept the role. I will. God damn it. I need my toothpick now. I will take the role of being your psychiatrist since you don't want to go with Donna. All right? All right? Well, yeah, I got one of them goddamn checks too a while back. They cashed me out, man. You know that shit that they give homeowners? Oh, shit. Fuck shit slip. Oh, come on, man. You know that shit they give that package that they gave homeowners or some shit? Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, Tyra, I thought you'd be riding a high horse by now. All right, how come you ain't pulled out that Chrysler Sebring? That nigga bought a Chrysler. I got a Chrysler Sebring coming, and I just bought a trailer hitch that I can hook to the dually. But the problem is it don't hook to the dually because my dually outdated. The dually I got is outdated, so I got to go to Menards and go get me a hitch. Uh-oh, they don't have a hitch that fit my dually. So that was a waste of money, dummy. That was a waste of money, dummy. Oh my God. You know, I still got some Kool-Aid in there. I still got some Kool-Aid in there. I tried to finish that shit on the weekend. I couldn't. Fuck that. Ugh. Yeah. All right. So we asked. Oh, Tyra, you need to try some of these, man. Good God. Oh. Woo. Strong, boy. You know. And oh, and before I forget, Tyra, we need to have this weed debate, bro. We got to have this weed debate because you say that ain't no money in selling weed, and I highly disagree. So you bring all your factors to the table, all right, and I'm gonna bring my evidence to the table, bitch, nigga. Okay, you bring whatever factual evidence you got, all right, and make sure that all your evidence applies to the state of Michigan, nigga. All right, I don't want to hear nothing about no goddamn Indiana law. Fuck Indiana law. All right, wipe my ass with Indiana law. The laws you got in Indiana don't mean a goddamn thing to me. You had to learn this shit the hard way, right? Because, like you said, you were calling the police of me because you were afraid of me. Remember, you the one that admitted to me, Vic, the only thing I ever called on you was the police. Why did you call them? Out of fear, right? And did the police help you? No. Police ain't help you. They laughed at you. They been laughing at you. Girl, ain't nothing better than this goddamn glass. I'm telling you. Woo! It's like getting hit with a shotgun shell. Then you take it and you flip it, tap it, reload, tap and reload, tap and reload. Tap and reload. Okay? But I'm glad, I'm glad that this actually happened. You know, Tyra, I'm glad this actually happened. Because, the funny thing is, right? When it didn't look like this, it was already damaged. It was just cosmetic, right? It's not like, my fucking roof is caving in. Because let's analyze. This is a ceiling. Ooh, Lord. So bright out here. Okay, that's a ceiling. And on the outside of the ceiling, right? The roof is up there. That's the roof. That's the roof. Under the roof is the ceiling. So why is people like, you know, Tyra and others, why do y'all keep telling me to repair the roof? Do y'all know what a roof is on a house? I guess you don't, but it's okay. You know, a lot of people don't have space like this. You know, it's jealousy. You know, I get it. You know, you can't walk on your porch. You gotta barricade your house. You live in a concrete jungle where I was born and raised in that concrete jungle. But that's the thing, it's all concrete. So if the sun is shining outside and there was a hole in the roof, shouldn't there be light coming through here? Because I could have sworn we made videos going on top of the roof. Remember? And I got a leg cramp when I was up there. And my man was up there. We was up there together. We were on the inside and we did the outside. This was done in the summer. And now that Fuego dropped out of the bushes, right? Again, I'm glad. I'm glad this happened. You know why? Because it made all of the fake people come out. I mean, this right here was a blessing for me. This was a blessing. Because all of the motherfuckers that were snakes, that were turncoats, that the motherfuckers that didn't have my back, they all sided with you, Tyra, and that was so beneficial to me. That was so beneficial to me. You have no idea. Well, of course I put the blue top. I filled it up on the outside. I did all that extra shit. But y'all don't give me no credit for that. Y'all don't give me no credit for that. Y'all didn't say, well, no, Vic went on the inside. He sealed it from the inside. He went up there. He put the tarp up there. Y'all don't give me credit for none of that shit. So don't talk about it now that I'm bringing it up because, like I said, you didn't bring it up. So don't bring it up. All this shit was done in October. We're in December. Don't bring up what I did in October. All right, just stick with your narrative of me not doing it. It sounds better. It gives me more room to cook y'all niggas. Don't start agreeing with me. Stick on your side. So again, Tyra, I mean I gotta kind of thank you a little bit, man, because you got all them snakes away from me. People saw this and they literally, my own people, Tyra, started talking shit about me. And I'm saying to myself, well, hold up. They wasn't talking shit about me when that big ass hole was in the wall, right? It was a hole, probably about half the size of this, right? Right here. See that? Can y'all see that? Look close. Let me put some light on that. Hold up. Let me put some light on that. Hold up. Because Snowflake did this. I always talk about it. Can y'all see right there? Wait a minute. Turn the camera around. Snowflake went head first into the wall when he was a year old. Can y'all see? Look. You see that? Now, nobody said shit about this. Do you understand? Because you really can't see it when I take the light away. But clearly, I fixed this. Nobody said shit. When this hole was open in the wall, nobody said shit. And I fixed this one too. Okay? Nobody said shit. All right? Not a word. All right? I can't show the other one because I got to pull this speaker out the way, but it's another one right there I had to repair because of the goddamn dogs. But again, none of you. Okay? You said, why should I get credit? Oh, because y'all give Tyra credit. So be fair, motherfucker. Tyra gets credit. I get credit. We all get credit. I'm all about equality. All right. I know you guys are, in tune with being one-sided, and you love being one-sided. But yeah, I have a dream about equality and people being judged equally all across the YouTube spectrum. So if you pass judgment on me, pass judgment on yourself as well. Don't just call out my flaws, call out yours. But see, everybody on YouTube is perfect until VicDamoane opens their mouth. Well, then they get to trolling and get upset. You said a hole in the wall is different than a hole in the ceiling? Nope, this is drywall. That's drywall. It's all the same. Nothing special about that. The same shit that's on the wall is on the ceiling. It's no different. All right. Well, Fuego, you kind of did. You kind of did. Because everything that you said came from the ops. Okay? All of those videos I did in October. Yeah. Right? We just see the hole in Vic's ceiling and say, oh, Vic's house is falling in because there was a small cosmetic issue. So let's just abandon Vic because in a minute he gonna be homeless. So December rolls around. I'm still not homeless. The ceiling looks exactly the way I left it because I'm the one that repaired it. And you guys come back to me like we're still in October. See how that looks to me? Okay? Okay? You see how that looks to me? Because mold grows. It doesn't just linger, and 90 days of mold would show anywhere. So, again, you just bring up mold because the mold would be showing there. The mold that you claim would already be seeping through because this has been sitting here since October. Okay? You said that I sound like Tyra? No, because last time I checked True Colors in 2018, I was pretty much doing the same shit I was doing now. And in 2018, you wasn't telling me to get my life together. It all started just because of the goddamn ceiling. So that little bit of cosmetic work revealed so much about all. That's a good thing. I look at it as a good thing. It's not like my entire roof collapsed. It's a fucking crack in the ceiling. If I want to, True Colors, I could take my fist and punch the motherfucking wall and put a hole in the wall. I guess my priorities are going to be fucked up because of a hole that I put here. If I just punch the wall, everything changes. See, I kind of like that. It shows me who's with me and who's not. Okay? That's all. Mayor of Detroit saw a tree fell in my backyard, right? That nigga pulled up. I ain't even like, he pulled the fuck up. And the tree killed his fucking chainsaw. He pulled up with a chainsaw, and the tree killed his chainsaw. Thank God it wasn't, he rented that motherfucker. He didn't have to own it. Okay? That was the thing. Well, at least that was my goal, Mayor. I said that I was going to seal the attic off because I wasn't going back up there, dog. I wasn't even planning on, bro. That was a project coming maybe in 2023. All right, 2024. By the time I need like I said, I need my backyard, my basement done before we even get to the goddamn attic. Fuck that. All right, that right there was an unknown project. I just so happened to stumble upon that. You see? You said never seal off that. You crazy. That attic was sealed off for 5 fucking years. All right? It was sealed off for 5 goddamn years, maybe even longer. Okay? It been sealed off. Never seal off an attic. What, you on the run or something? You scared? All right? It's not even a finished act. Look, it's not even a finished attic. The fuck I look. You think I'm gonna be running back up and forth, back and forth? How many times you go play in your goddamn attic? All right. Tyra can't compare nothing to me. Like I said, Tyra watched me spend $1,500 on the floor. My couch set is $1,000. Look, just the stand alone is 200. The TV is what, 5 something, nigga. What's that? 15, 25, 5 and 7, nigga. Look, 3,000 off 3 items. We ain't even talking about the bare paint and all that other shit I did. That's just in one room. Miss me, Tyra. Okay? You mad because I didn't upgraded more shit than you in less the time. And again, all right, you've been in your house longer than me. Okay? Your shit should be done. You've been in your house well over a decade. With a job, with money. The fuck? Remember, you true free man. You get it all in. You sell cars, you make dog houses, you do odd jobs. Donna was working at Denny's for 17 years and you still fixing that bitch. No, bro. I think my cosmetic, because that's all that is. You know what cosmetic is? Cosmetic is, if I took, if some of these ashes fall on my shirt and I go like this and it's a black line on my shirt, that's cosmetic. The ash is not burning the shirt to the point where it's putting holes in it, but it doesn't look as pretty as it did. All right, all right, all right. Please. I had Empire in here doing my floors. I'm gonna call him back to do my floors. I'm gonna have him. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have my floors done. Okay. Tyra, I will never fence off my front yard. I will never fence that off. All right, because I don't live in fear. Well, no, these men are talking about looks. Wait, no, no, no. These men are talking about looks. So hard body that they gotta make up the story. They keep calling the ceiling the roof. I didn't call it a roof. Okay, but what these floors do, Tyra? What these floors do. All right. What these floors do. Ooh-wee. 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 All right. Well, it's not red. My wife picked out this color, not me. But if anybody was watching those videos, y'all should know that already. I don't get it. So literally, we just go get secondhand, third-hand information. And you know that's what bugs me. It's like I filmed all this shit. I did it live, yet you're repeating what the ops keep saying. And you say, well, no, I'm not rolling with the ops. Why do you have the ops narrative? And you're asking me questions when me and my wife recorded ourselves the whole damn ride. You see how that's kind of odd to me? Because I know I recorded it. I know I recorded the paint. I know I recorded the color of the paint, and it's not red. I know that I made a video, and my wife is in the video, and my daughter's in the video. We're at Home Depot. We come home. We strip. Mayor, do you remember me tearing down the remember the latex paint? Remember it was latex paint? Matter of fact, all right, look. Oh, never mind. That latex paint was covering this. Remember when I pulled it from here, Mayor, and I just stripped all that shit, remember? And you was telling me not to do it. I said, nigga, you crazy. That shit ain't supposed to be up there. All right, that shit ain't supposed to be up there, and I'm so glad I tore it down. That's why I said, listen, y'all gonna have me fucked up. Because when I pulled that shit down, that's when the water was able to come through, and then I was able to tear all that shit down. Okay? No, 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 don't blame the wet tree, because my electric chainsaw Ginsued that shit. The chainsaw that y'all said wouldn't do the job did the job. That's why I said, man, listening to y'all gonna have me fucked up. No, that chainsaw ain't gonna do the job. Shit. All right, okay. I always take action over words. All right, and that chainsaw in the back ready to cut up some shit right now. Ready to go. I start that motherfucker. That bitch gonna cut everything down. It don't have a overheat. That bitch, that motherfucker don't ever cut off. Okay? It just keep going and going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. All right? I was sore as hell fucking with that damn tree. I was sore than a bitch. All right? All right? But what motivated me to cut that tree up like that was my grandfather because he used to cut trees, when I was little in New Jersey. He worked for the city. Okay? And that's another skill that Tyra doesn't have. Tyra don't know how to cut a tree down, but I've cut multiple trees down. Not only have I cut these trees down, I cut them, I break them down, and I move them. All right? Ralph handing out hot dogs and drinking. Yeah, bro. You can't be at the same level as me, dog. And these hot dogs that you giving out, it's not like you buying them. They give you some hot dogs and you give them motherfuckers away. Okay? So sick of the middleman acting like he the plug. Right. Now, Tyra, when I was cutting up that tree, how come you didn't pull up, Tyra, while I was cutting that tree up? Hmm? When I was removing the tree from my neighbor's yard, where was Tyra at? I even made them videos, and you was quiet as a church mouse. I mean, Tyra, do you realize that I'm repairing my house and new shit is happening and you still don't have a kitchen floor? When we gonna get to that kitchen floor, my nigga? Did you think I forgot? I didn't forget about the kitchen floor. You still walking around in dirt in the kitchen. You didn't put a fucking island in that bitch. You didn't painted the walls. You didn't put new appliances. What about the floor, my nigga? Are we ever gonna get to it? Your skills are so immaculate, Tyra, yet all of your jobs are incomplete. You can't talk about my incomplete one job. Do you realize, Tyra, this is one incomplete job? One incomplete job. That's why I got no problem showing it. You take the bait, Tyra. You make this easy for me. I got one complete job. Oh, excuse me, one incomplete job in my house. How many incomplete jobs do you have, Tyra? And you got more skill, you at least you claim you got more skill than me. Tyra, you didn't show more money than me on YouTube. This is a fact. Are we lying? Who put up more money? Was it me or was it Tyra? Who put up more money, y'all? Cash wise. Was it me or was it Tyra? Come on. Let's be real. Who put up more cash dollars flossing on YouTube? Was it me or was it Tyra? Everybody's going to say it was you because you was flossing 5 grand. Why is the dually not finished, Tyra? Why is the dually still sitting in the condition that it's in? Why is the garage still in the condition that it's in? You didn't repair the garage until a mold just ate at the goddamn walls. Why is this not done? Why is it now in 2020 that you're still doing work to the ceiling in the living room and the dining room? Why is your ceiling still fucked up, Tyra? Why are you putting spackle on the ceiling? You, sir, have a second floor. You have a second floor. So what on your second floor is so fucked up that it came to the first floor? Why is your ceiling cracking unless the wood is breaking, giving way? What do you have? Is the safe on the second floor, Tyra? Is the safe starting to weigh in on the floor and sink in the ceiling on the first floor? Because you didn't have that big ass crack in your ceiling, my nigga. Okay? And we should help y'all out too. Wait. We should help you out, Tyra. Uh, Hey, let's help you out. All right. Yeah, and this is just gonna really blow your mind. Okay. Okay. Now, now this is the thing. You keep talking about these gophers, right? And we want to pull them up for you because you just always have to talk about gophers, right? You like talking about gophers. There's a gopher right there. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. He's going to build a house. Let's see if he goes into a home. Oh, he's digging. All right, hold on. Now, why is that gopher digging directly in the ground? Hmm. I thought gophers would go into a house. Why is he just digging in the ground? Oh, because gophers live outside. Yeah, see, gophers don't live in basements. They live outdoors. They dig holes in the ground outside. Yeah, see? Look at him. He moves pretty quick too, doesn't he? Yeah, he built that pretty goddamn quick. Look at him. Boom, he in that bitch. All right. Look, that gopher putting in that real work, Tyra. That gopher gonna have his house finished before you have yours finished. Look at that. That gopher gonna have his house done before you have your shit done. All right. Oh yeah, that gopher getting that work in. Look, he building him a goddamn mansion. Okay. Now, gophers dig straight in the ground. Gophers are outdoors, wild animals, but they wouldn't survive here in my neighborhood because we have, you know, enemies of the gophers over here, so they wouldn't habitat here. And secondly, right, even if I was to go outside and look around, right, if gophers start to dig right here, you know, that's a part of being a homeowner. What? You guys just rent. You don't know what it is. I mean, if I look over here and I come to this side and I say, oh, some gophers then started digging here, and they look. There's another hole over there. Look, there's a squirrel. There's a squirrel back over there. All right, all right, yeah. I'm just saying, I mean, I enjoy living out here in this forest and type of shit. So, gophers, raccoons, possums, vultures, deer, um, all of those things. I'm with that. I like that. Okay. But what's your excuse? Because you don't live in a wooded area. You don't live around nature. You or Ralph. So what's the excuse for your rats and your roaches? Because you don't live in nature. Look, I expect it to run into those things. I do. I expect to run into those things. But what's your excuse? If I have to fix my basement, did I say I had to fix my basement? See, again, you're listening to the wrong narrative. Tell me what's wrong with my basement since I have to fix it now. Tell me what's wrong with it. I never said there was anything wrong with my basement. So now, tell me the narrative on my basement since you said that it was broken. Oh, I said I wanted to do my basement, finish it. I want a finished basement. I didn't say I had to fix it. You're not paying attention. Why do I want to redo my basement? Why do I want to redo my basement? All right. I mean, all this information is public. Why do I want to redo my basement? See, when you stop, getting third party information and you're talking about shit I put up like 6 and 7 months ago. Oh, yeah. See, your memory is bad. Oh, okay. Well, currently, right now, right, the basement's not finished. I mean, you know this because I used to do live shows in the basement. You know that the basement's not finished. You know that the basement's not finished. You keep looking for videos. Tyra has screenshots of my basement. Funny how he doesn't want to show them. He even like remembers the leather couch I had down there. All right, the dogs didn't fuck that up. I had two couches down there for them. All they did was tear them up. So Tyra has photos of my basement. He remembers when I was doing live shows in my basement. Okay, all right. But wait, get at him, get at him, get at him. Get Adams paying attention because he just said something, right? The dogs go down there, right? They'll sneak down there and shit. All right, right, right. I gotta wake up and clean up shit. Okay, yeah, that's not cool, right? So, right, we gotta get the dogs out the basement. What are we gonna do with the dogs? Come on, get at them. We got to get the dogs out of the basement permanently. It's winter time. We're not going to do Tyra. We're not going to leave our animals, outside in 30-degree weather, with no shade and we're not going to let our dogs get fleas and ticks, and we're not going to leave our dogs outdoors so much that the neighbors could call animal control and see us mistreating our animals. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So we're not going to do that. Get at them. Come on. What do we got to do? How we going to handle this? Come on, get at them got a brain. Come on, get at them. All right? Why why do you think I had to buy all that bleach and shit? Why am I so stocked up with disinfectant products? All right? You don't have to leave them outside. Take them on a walk. See this? Look, Mitchell is not giving me a solution. because that's not stopping them from going in the basement. Get at them. We need to get these dogs out of the basement. What do we do? I said out of the basement. That means completely. That means never go back down there again. Let's go. I said out. I didn't say just go outside, piss of shit, and then you go down there and walk and roam and this, that, the other. No, no, no. Out the basement altogether. What do we got to do? Come on. Damn, y'all done got stumped already? What are we going to do with the dogs? Come on. Dogs got to go. They got to get up out of here. I mean, they'll come in, like I'll bring them in at night. I'll bring them in at night, but they going to be more outside than inside. What do we do? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Why everybody has so much to say. Now everybody's stumped. Nobody knows what to do? Damn. So the answer to all of your, you know, guessing, because you guys came up with some great guesses. I have to build a fence and fence off my backyard. Because once I fence off my backyard, I can put the dogs outside and they won't be able to see the street. That's how we put the dogs outside and we take over the basement again. I don't want the dogs going in the basement at all, Mitchell. This is what Mitchell's just not fucking listening. See, this is why Mitchell cannot give a solution. I asked Mitchell for a solution. Complaint, 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 complaint. You have to offer a solution. You can't just complain. This is why y'all never get anywhere in life because you just complain, 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 complain. I'm going to retake over the basement because I have a vision for my basement and I want to redo my basement. I'm a put the dogs outside, right? And that after, well, no, I take that back. I take that back. I'm gonna do the fence. I'm gonna do the fence first, okay? I'm gonna do the fence. From the fence, I want my fence done, and I think I want my bathroom done. I want to do my bathroom and then the basement. Maybe I could do the bathroom and the basement somehow at the same time. Or I might do my basement first, but it's like I want to do my fence in the back, my basement. I want to redo my whole bathroom, and the next stage after I get all of that accomplished, I will come up with a way to turn my attic into a second floor. Like that's what I want to do. I want my attic to be a second floor. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how I got it visualized in my mind. Okay? My pit bulls know how to open doors. You want to see? Dogs ain't as dumb as you think. Dogs know how to open doors. You do know that, right? Never seen a dog open a door before, Mitchell? Here, let me show you. Come here, baby. Hey, little baby. Hi. Wait. Stay there. Stay right there. Stay. No, stay there. Stay there. Come here, baby. Ta-da! Oh, never saw that before, did you? Huh? Never saw that before. That's a first. Didn't know y'all could do that. Oh, shit. Mind blown. Never seen a dog open the door before, huh? All right. Wow. It's a door. All right. Oh no, contractor. Shit, that motherfucker talking about he wanted $2,500 to build my fence. Yeah, that's why he ain't been back. All right, my floors was cheaper than that. Nigga talk about $2,500. Nigga, I'll dig them holes. I will dig them holes myself. Okay, $2,500. Look, I go get the 4x4s and build that bitch myself. Uh uh. Uh uh. 2,500, and he gonna run my fence. Okay. Hey, Fuego, ask Tyra how big my backyard is. Okay? Since he knows everything else, I mean, hell, he's the resource man. Ask him how big my backyard is. Mm-hmm. What you talking about? Yeah, people say I be falling off and I ain't getting no more money. You know, I'm living off my wife and this, that, the other. I don't know how you live off your wife. Y'all motherfuckers are married. Ain't you supposed to live off each other? All right, you hungry? You want something to eat? I got you. You hungry, dog? What you need? All right. All right. For all of you stupid people in the room that keep asking about the basement door, don't y'all remember the dogs being in the basement when the CPS lady came? But that wasn't good enough for the dogs to be in the basement, was they? Even though they were already in the basement when the CPS lady came, she said that I should bring them up here and put them in the cage up here. And then you guys had a problem with that. I don't get it. I had them living in the basement, but y'all called CPS. CPS said, bring them up here and put them over there. Then y'all got mad that the CPS lady said, no, 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 stick them right there. They should sleep right here. All right. Have I been to sleep? Well, yes, I went to sleep after, you know, um, we went hunting for ZX's family. Don't you remember? I told you I was going to bed. I went to bed. I uploaded a video on the Army of VicDamoane right before I knocked myself out. Yeah. Let's see how, rejuvenated I am. People always ask me, do I sleep? I sleep the same time you do. You wake up, I'm here. That means I just got out of bed before you. That's all. All right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're warning me after the fact. Fuego. Do you see how your warning is? It's like I go to change my alternator, just like I had to do because my alternator went out on my car. And I had to change my alternator. And I'd never changed an alternator before. Okay? Now, I change out the alternator. I'm driving the car. Fuego says, you better be careful when you change that alternator. I already changed it. You better make sure you don't get electrocuted when you change your alternator. I'm not really being insulting. I'm just saying, when you change that alternator, why does he keep saying when I already did it? Why does he keep harping on the fact that I didn't do something, but the video's up showing that I did do exactly that? But, oh well. So, right, you're only on my channel twice a month at best, and you just listen to other people talk shit and you take it as gold. Gotcha. I completely understand. But when you bring all of that third party information back to me, you have to understand that it's third party information. That's just like me making some shit up on you as I spew lie after lie after lie on you. You gonna start looking at me crazy like, bro, I posted all this shit, but you keep talking about what the op said. I can tell where you been, Fuego. You've been over there. I already knew that just by how you were talking. That's why I said what I said. You get it? Because you've been watching the ops. You ain't been checking on your boy VicDamoane once a month. The ops every day. All right? I sleep in the bed. I sleep in the sofa. I even went to sleep in my backyard one time. Have you ever slept in your backyard? How many of y'all ever went to sleep in your backyard? I went to sleep outside on some nature boy shit. Woo! I woke up, how you ever wake up and be like, oh shit, I done fell asleep outside. Like you look around like something missing and shit. Ain't nobody walked up on you. Yeah. I did the nature boy experiment. You should try it. I haven't slept in the kitchen. I went to sleep in the basement. I went to sleep in the basement. Tyra has a photo of me sleeping in the basement. I sleep all over my house. Now, you tell me what the problem is with me and where I sleep in the house that I own. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Any other questions? No. They would shit in the basement around 2, maybe 3 in the morning sometime because they have full access to their food. Unlike you, I know how to get my pit bulls to the sides and the weight that I want to because they have access to food. So they might get up in the middle of the night and piss and shit. And yeah, you got to go clean that shit up. What's the deal? Let me ask you a question. If it was pouring rain outside and the streets were flooded, would you walk your dogs in the pouring rain because the streets were flooded? Would you put on your rain boots and take your dog to get soaked? Do you think a dog would piss and shit while the rain is pouring down? Yeah, Mitchell just doesn't like animals. You're an animal hater. You just hate animals. Just hate them. All right. Yeah. But again, don't forget, don't forget about the ceiling. Don't forget about it. Make sure you keep it in your memory. All right. No, no. Dogs don't like pouring rain. If that was the case, they wouldn't go under shelters and slide under things when it starts raining. All right. If dogs like rain, then you wouldn't have to build a dog house for them in the backyard. Get at them. If dogs like rain, Tyra would have never lost Bruno, having him tied up to a chain, laying on the wood outdoors 24 hours. And I always said that, you know, if you tie your dogs outside for 24 hours and they've never been in your house, then, I could come in and steal everything from your house and your dog would be the only thing left. Your dog will be in that bitch. Man, I'll steal everything out your crib. I mean, we need to think logical here. All right. You have an alarm system, right? You have an ADT system. Let me show y'all one thing that will shut down your ADT system. Okay? Get at them. If you want to see my dogs in action, go to Facebook. But let me show y'all. Okay? Now, let's say, I'm saying, your dogs are tied up back here in the backyard. They're tied up back here. If a burglar wants to break into your house, your dogs are back here. All I got to do is pull this out and I shut off your ADT system. I take this off right here, because this look, see, it don't nothing hold this. This right here, boop, boop, and I snatch that out. This pops out. I don't even have to cut this. I just pull it out. When I pull it out, that's going to shut off your ADT system. Okay? Now, you're going to have a silent alarm that goes off from a backup generated battery. That alarm is going to run through a landline. That landline is going to take 30 minutes to contact the police. It's going to take 30 minutes to contact the police. It's going to take the police at least an hour to get to your house. So I got 30 minutes to clean you out with your ADT system and your cameras and all your shit. When you come back home, your meter's on the ground and you ain't got shit recorded. You ain't got shit recorded. Okay? That Ring doorbell bullshit. Hey, look, how you gonna watch the playback when I steal all the devices in the house? What you watching on your playback? Your Ring bullshit is hooked up to your modem and all that other shit. Yeah, coming in and clean you out. Your dog back there barking like a motherfucker. Dog in the back barking like a motherfucker. So that's why my dogs are in the house, number one. But, all right, look, you think that Ring doorbell shit work? Have you been watching the Black Sector, Mitchell? Have you been paying attention to the Black Sector, Mitchell? That Ring doorbell has been exposed. Are you crazy? That fucking doorbell has been exposed. Is Diane in jail? Because she was caught on that fucking camera. Is Jim in jail? Because he was caught on that motherfucking camera. You still got faith in that shit. Go ahead. Did that fucking doorbell stop that white man from knocking on Tommy's door and having him scared to death in his house? The fuck? You still believe in that shit? The fuck that Ring doorbell do? Y'all are insane. Y'all just trust any old fucking thing, man. Damn. No. No. Okay? Hey, Mitchell, if you ain't feeding your dogs at night, that's why your dogs ain't big. All right? That's why you see my dogs and they some motherfucking giants out this bitch. I got the Nephilim walking around my house. All right? You ain't supposed to pull no dog's food up, man. That's why your dog is skinny. Fuego, if there was water, electric, and mold damage, wouldn't I have saw that when I went into the attic, sir? It's just a question. When I physically went into the attic, wouldn't I have saw all of that? Water damage, this, that. And if there was water damage, wouldn't I remove the water damage? This was the fucking water damage. Removed. So there has been no water since the day I repaired the damage. And we sit here on December 21st still talking about water damage from October. Where's the water damage? It should start dripping any second. There was more water damage before I removed the spot. Well, listen, Snowflake ain't my dog, get at him. Okay, let's start there. Baby is my dog. Snowflake is not my dog. I know y'all like to think that Snowflake is my dog, but Snowflake is not my dog. I keep telling y'all this. Baby is my dog. I could probably take Baby outside, pop her off the leash, but the problem is, I got cats and she's a cat killer, so she can't be off the leash ever. Snowflake only listens to my wife. It's not my fucking dog. I'm just babysitting this nigga. Y'all don't get the logic in that. Just because me and my wife live in the same house. All right? That monster is not my fucking dog. Pay attention. Okay? Mitchell, if you don't have your dog on social media, your dog isn't healthy. Okay? Because proud dog owners post their shit and they don't hide that shit at all. They dance around with their dog. They dance around with their dog. People that have beautiful dogs, first thing they do is post them. Please, Mitchell. Uh-huh. Yo, dog. What kind of dog you got? An itty bitty dog? All right. All right. Right. So being that I don't have any of his socials, you can't prove shit. Now we on the same page. So no, your dogs ain't healthy. Now you see this lady right here? She comes and she likes to feed the little cats and shit. I leave her alone. See this lady right here? I thought she was crazy, but she's not. She all right. All right. I had cussed her out one day, but she all right. She go out there, she feed the animals and shit, right? So imagine if Snowflake was out there running loose, or even if like I had Snowflake. Snowflake could go after this woman. I have a goddamn lawsuit because she want to just jump out her car and just start feeding, the birds and shit. All right. Snowflake could be on her on flies on shit, and then if baby get out there, it's a wrap. All right, but yeah, get at him. That's not my dog. Snowflake, I wanted him to be my dog, but I fucked that up, bro. I keep telling motherfuckers. I was working in 2016 and I was at work, so I couldn't work with him the way I wanted to. And my wife and she had more access to him. All right. So he started listening to her, not me. So I said, well, fuck you then. All right. As soon as I saw that, I said, oh yeah, he's useless to me. Okay. He's useless to me. That's your fucking dog. All right. He's useless to me. Now, baby, all right, I trust baby with my life. You understand? She gonna fuck you up. You touch me, she gonna fuck you up. You touch me, she gonna fuck you up. She coming. You understand? You touch my daughter, she gonna. Well, you touch Vivi, both of them will fuck you up. You touch Vivi, both of them will come at you. Okay. Only time Snowflake want to turn up is when my wife is home and I go sit next to my wife and then I gotta go fight this nigga. All right. My wife would be on it. Like my wife would be sitting in the living room. I come in there. You know how you lay your head on your wife and shit. You put your head on her, some shit like that. Here this nigga come. All right. Here he come. He'll sit there and stare at me for a minute. Like he'll just stare. You know how dogs just stare at you before they about to jump. He just stare and look at me like, nigga, what is you doing? Hmm? Come here, daddy. Yeah, the crowd love you. Uh-huh. But you don't goddamn listen, do you? Tell them. So I don't listen. Huh? The only person I listen to is my mama. I don't listen to this dude. Tell him. Hmm? All I could do is rub on him. Big old gorilla. Mm-hmm. See, this is my girl right here. Huh? Yeah, this is a baby. Huh? Yeah. Hmm? All right. Oh, wait. Okay, don't jump me now. Come on. Get down. All right? Okay. Boogle, 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 boogle. Huh? Big baby. Shit. But she ended up spending more time with him. Get at him. Did you hear that part? She ended up spending more time with him. Now, what that means is that she was around him longer than I was. Another way you could say that is that she had him more than me. Do you understand now? Get at him? Hmm? All right, watch out now. Come on. Move back. Did we understand why he listens to my wife? Or do we need another explanation for the slow people who don't understand? when you spend time with an animal, that animal will be more attached to you because you're spending time with it. Probably stop, baby. You probably didn't know that. Yeah, yeah. These people have comprehension skills. Comprehension skills are a must. You got to have it. Okay. Yeah, you have to watch my chat room. Nobody likes any of my moderators anymore. They don't like y'all anymore. I don't know why. Yeah, they don't like the AOV moderators because when I go live, y'all make everybody in the chat room, y'all be intimidating the shit out of people. All right. If I was on the outside of the AOV, I wouldn't be intimidated by y'all. Y'all be scaring these people. Uh, oh, I just get a kick out of it because I'm not losing anything. It's Monday. I mean, I did my DJ show and we did a show on the website. Y'all was worried about Jazzy and Clyde Diva and all that other shit. I did two motherfucking shows back to back. You don't recall me working? Oh, Ebony, did I sneak it past you? I got a job in May of 2016. This was the same time that Tommy gave me the $200. And when Tommy gave me the $200, Styles went ape shit on me, and he was live calling me at work. And I was telling Styles over the phone, yeah, bro, I'll get back with you on this 200, but I'm at work right now, and I'll get back with you, dog. I promise you. And this was over and over and over again because Styles was the only one on my head about that $200. He told me to give it back, and I ain't giving it back. And he roasted the shit out of me. So go ask him. He remembers calling me while I was at work. Funny. Go ask Tree TV because Tree TV remembers when I was at work. Hell, Slap a Don remembers when I was at work because I was calling into his show when I would get off work because he would be the only one live on some late night shit. So there were people that knew I had a job. Hell, LA knew I had a job because I gave him the keys to the BTR show and he was promoting himself. He said, Joe, we doing BTR on VicDamoane shit. May, June, July, August, September, October, the pork chop video drops. Remember? In October, the pork chop video came out. November, December, January, I go full body on YouTube, right? Because that little part-time job was over. And I've been on YouTube ever since. Well, yeah, it was part-time because I couldn't fuck up my wife's schedule now, could I, Ebony? Baby, why would I compromise my wife's job just because I got a job? Why fuck up her money and be selfish or take a schedule that would clash with hers because one of us got to pick up our daughter? Back then, school was open, Ebony. So somebody had to drop Vivi off and pick her up and be here with her. So I would wait until she got off work, right? Because remember, my wife was catching the bus, right? We didn't have a car. She was catching the bus. So she would catch the bus. I'd wait for her to come home. As soon as she would come home, I would go right the fuck out the door. I would walk right out the door. Then I wouldn't come back home until 12 midnight. Don't you remember Do-Rag in the basement? Why is that nigga living with you in the basement, Vic? Oh, but I guess we forgot about that too. My brother living with me. And one night, my brother got into it on a roast battle with Clifton Rainey and Monty Woodgrain on the same fucking panel. And he started going at both of them. They started going right back at him. And they named him Do-Rag. But see, I was a bum even when I was working. Even when I had a job, I was still a bum. I was still broke, right? I was still all of those things. All right. Yeah. Baby tried to attack him multiple occasions. But people say I didn't grind, Ebony. They say I didn't pay any dues. But they were there when I was at the bottom. Now they're hating me as I climb to the top. Yeah. See, it's funny, right? Like what Tommy said was true. The more success you get, the more people will hate you. Your own people will turn against you. They will all go against you. Everything he said was so true. That's why I couldn't beef with the man no more. You understand, Ebony? Because once I started to get just a piece, not even like a corner piece of what he got. All right, I got hit with the exact same amount of hatred that he got, and I don't even make a third of the money that he makes online. But I got hit with the same intensity of hatred and jealousy and envy. I got hit with the same. All right, and that was shocking. That was shocking to think that Tommy was wrong all of that time and he was right all of that time, and nobody could see it from his side because they refused to just step on that side and look at it from his side. All right. After that day, I no longer became one-sided. I always look at shit from two sides now. I never became one-sided again. I never ever. All right. All right. Real talk. So people on YouTube can't tell me shit about my life because they don't even watch my channel. They don't watch anything that I do. All right. Oh shit. All right. She got jazz. Lady Law. I see Lady Law on fire right now. God damn. They still rolling off this shit. I don't know what the fuck going on. All right. Oh, oh shit. Damn. Mm. Oh my. Oh my God. It's like World War IX going. Oh my God. Damn. I don't know what the hell. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that shit, man. Oh, okay. I got to hit my girl Lady Lau on the back end or something, man, so she could tell me what the fuck going on. Because it was something that was given to Lady Lau. Well, you know what? I'm trying to think. She gave reference to it. She gave reference to it last night. Something that Jazzy had wrote and said something about not fucking with them or some shit like that. And oh man, Lady Love versus Jazzy. I just can't watch that shit, man. I can't watch them two girls go back and forth. All right, damn, them my people, man. It's like I hate I just don't like seeing that, man. I don't like seeing my people, motherfuckers that I'm cool with, get into it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it just be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers. Uh, I mean, it's fine because in a way, I mean, it's kind of good that you know the direction because I do like how the crowd is moving off of ZX and circulating to Lady Law and circulating to other motherfuckers. That I do like, but goddamn the sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? The sacrifice, like my own people got to be sacrificed in order to move the crowd, man. Damn, that was the only way to do it. That was the only way to do it. That's the only way we could get ZX up out of here, man. Another beef had to jump off and push the crowd in a whole nother direction. Well, apparently this all came from a conversation that happened somewhere else that I don't even know about. Because Jazzy and Candy, this is what I remember. Jazzy and Candy was on the panel and they was like, yo, like I think it was Lady Law. Lady Law was like, yo, hold up, don't go nowhere, Jazzy, because we got to holler at you about some shit that was said about Candy and me, yada yada yada. And Lady Law, as I was sitting there when she said, hey, don't get this shit twisted. I'm riding with Candy, regardless. I don't give a fuck what happened. I'm riding with Candy. And I was like, damn, for her to say that, I know this shit about to go left. And then sure enough, Jazzy went up there, started calling them like, these bitches. And as soon as Lady Law heard that, gloves off, nigga. It was like gloves off, like immediately. I said, damn, damn. We trying to get to the bottom of who wrote the note, and then some other shit jump off. I'm like, damn, fuck. And then when we got to the person that wrote the note, it was like all this shit was internal, man. I'm like, man, damn. That just showed you nobody listens to ZX. Nobody listens. All right, but that war right there, that shit is just starting. That war is just starting. Okay, I'll observe from a distance, man. But I see people over there, and I'm like, I'm watching from afar, man, because I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. But that's YouTube for you, man. If it ain't crazy, it ain't good. So check this out, y'all. I'm gonna just go ahead and chill for a little minute. Okay. We have what, 4 days before Christmas. Okay. And I will keep y'all posted, you know, on the ceiling. We'll keep you posted on the ceiling. All right. It's your boy VicDamoane. I'll catch up with y'all in a minute. Deuces.